Alright guys, congrats. You now have 10 Laravel projects under your belt and you should have the tools that are necessary to go on and create your own applications. So I just want to quickly go over each project and what was included, what we learned. So the first one was the basic Laravel website. We installed Laravel and set up the MySQL database. We created some routes. We worked with the model view controller structure. We compiled some front-end assets with Laravel Mix and NPM, and we also use Laravel Collective to create our forms for the or to create our fields for the contact form. Project 2, we built a simple to-do list to display how CRUD functionality works, create, read, update, and delete. We also worked with Tinker, which allows us to interact with the database from within the command line. We worked with Blade templating, including layouts and includes, and we also used Twitter Bootstrap as our framework. So for business listings, we went ahead and added authentication. This was the first project we used Laravel authentication, so users could log in, they could register, see the dashboard. We also added user IDs to listings so that users could only manage their own listings. Okay, so we implemented some access control. Project 4 was the photo gallery. We worked on being able to upload images from a form, how to name the files and rename them and pass them off to different folders, get the file info, and so on. And we did all this through the storage module. And we also created some custom form components with Laravel Collective. So project 5, we built a back-end RESTful API. We created the routes and then the models and interacted with the database. We made it so that we could accept get, post, put, and delete requests. And then we moved on and built the front end in JavaScript. And we used Axios, which is an HTTP client, to make requests to our back-end API. Project 6, we built a website using October CMS, which is a Laravel production CMS. And we installed it, we set it up, we worked with pages and blog posts in the back end, and then we even created a custom theme for the CMS and a custom component. Project 7 was My Tweets, so we created and registered an app with Twitter. We worked with the Twitter API and then the Laravel Twitter package, and we made it so that we could display tweets through our app and also create them. Project 8 was Mark's Manager. This is where we used Postgres for the first time, which is a different relational database other than MySQL. We worked with pgadmin 4, which is the GUI to work with your tables and so on. We added authentication, and we also implemented some AJAX to make requests to the back end. Okay, project 9 was the contact store, and this is where we used Vue.js, which is a JavaScript front-end framework. We created a Vue component for our contacts. We created the back-end API routes, and we also worked with SQLite, which is a light file-based database. And then finally we built the Backpack website, which used the Backpack admin panel. We installed the base package, we installed the file manager and language manager, the page manager, which gave us kind of a CMS type functionality for the front end, and then we also set up CRUD for customers, so we could create, read, update, and delete customers. Alright, so that's it. I really hope that you went through and you were able to complete each project. Hopefully you enjoyed it and you learned a lot from this course, and hopefully I will see you in the next course.